MRecktv. Peace world, this is M.Reck for MRecktv. I got those M.Reck t-shirts, I got those M.Reck hoodies, and I got those exclusive Rec Mob wears available now at the official store at teesprings/MRecktv. Shop today, or you can call, better yet text me at 390-598-2974. Peace, double deuces and bubble gooses. I'm gone.
Yo, it's your boy KingFace, the conservative thug on MRecktv, man. Shout out to my bro M.Reck, man. We gonna get to it, you heard? An excuse for why they can't make it, because anytime you tell black people, oh, you can do anything, they be like, no, you can't. We can't be president. So they always had an excuse. They always had a gateway for being a loser. So when he became president, there's no excuse now. Now we could be president. We could actually run the world. Because, you know, if you were president of the United States, you run the world.
Yes, sir.
You're the most famous person in the world, and you run the world. Whatever you as the president do dictate what goes on in our country, in the world. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's the economy, whatever. So if we're able to be in the highest office as a black man, then there's no excuse for you to say you can't become something. So once that happened, it eliminated excuses. Like my motto is no excuses. You know what I'm saying? We don't need no excuses. People tell you, oh, you're black, you can't do this, you can't do that. What? Tell me what we can't do.
Second time on MRecktv, right?
Yeah. First time was a real good look.
Yeah, real great look in the Benz, riding through the city. You know what I'm saying? Looking pretty. You dig?
Republican money.
Oh, talk about it, man. So this is my thing, because I'm gonna be honest with you. You gotta school me on politics. You know what I mean? And I don't rock with it at all. Not because I don't believe in it, but the fact that, you know, I'm caught up in doing what I'm doing. You dig? So what made you want to say I'm gonna go the Republican route?
First of all, I'm not a political person. I think that's one of the biggest misconceptions of me, is that, you know, my page is a political page, or I'm a political activist, and it's none of that. I'm a realist. You know what I mean? I deal with logic. Then I deal with common sense, and I defend the truth. So Donald Trump I defend that because he's the truth. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I defend Donald Trump. It's not just because some political thing, but politics is a part of my interest. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and that's what, you know, I got viral off of recently is politics. So, you know, the misconception is, like I said, it's a political page. But, you know, what got me even interested in politics in the first place to even have conversations about it was when, you know, Obama ran for presidency. You know what I'm saying? So when Obama ran for presidency, you know, I was like, yes, finally, if this guy wins, black people will no longer have an excuse about why they can't do something. And yet, even after he won, they're still doing that. Because when like I said, I voted for Obama the first time, not because I liked him, not because I liked his character or his politics. I voted for him because I understood what he would do for the mind of black people, and black people seen as being in the highest office in the country, in the world.
Got you.
You know, so if you can see the most powerful man in the world is a black man, then that would give us that confidence as a people. Because white people always had Jesus, so they always had this hierarchy mentality because they had Jesus. You know, they had a white Jesus, so they felt more like, you know what I'm saying, like they have that credibility. You know what I'm saying, compared to black people. We didn't have that. The images that they always showed of us was always slave movies and beggars and whatever, the things that y'all like to call me, coons and shit like that. Excuse my language.
Nah,
you know
it's cool. It's cool.
So you know, that's the images they show. So I was like, look, now we have an image, of more positive image of us being in office, in the most powerful office in the world, and we run the world, not just the country. We run the world. So when I seen that, I was like, yo, this is a perfect thing to help build the mentality about people and stop making them think that we can't accomplish things, because we can. So that's what got me first originally interested in politics, you know. But as I started doing my history on Democrats, and I started seeing that they was the creators of the KKK, they was the ones that created Planned Parenthood, which killed more black babies than black babies are born. You know what I mean? They're the ones that gave the crime bill, with incarcerated millions of blacks and minorities. You know what I'm saying? So it's like anything bad, negative that ever happened to minorities, black people specifically, it was the Democratic Party. So, you know, I started paying more attention to the Republican Party, which I found out was, you know, the ones that actually freed the slaves, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. So that's what really got my interest. You can't name one thing. You can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't. We was even slave owners. There was 4,000 slave owners during slavery, and they were black. You know what I'm saying? The first person that legally was able to own a slave was a black man. So when people don't understand the history, that's why niggas always talk about racism and the white man this, white man that. Nigga, let's keep it real. Black people had slaves 2,000 years before white men even knew what a slave was. This is reality. We sold our own people. This is facts. So if we're gonna go back in history and say you gotta remember your past, then understand your past. Your people sold you. People say, how is that possible? Because back in the day we had tribes. Tribes would take over other villages, and when they take over those other villages, the people that they kidnapped, they turned them into slaves. That's where slavery came from. We was the first slave owners, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we talk about that type of history instead of talking about the history where the first Republican Party that ran this country was black Republicans. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, with me doing this whole Trump shit and supporting him is because, first of all, he's doing so much for our community. You know what I'm saying? And he's bringing back so much for black people, that essence. You know what I mean? By giving us opportunities. Like right now, he put $100 billion out for opportunity zones. You know what I mean? For poor areas, whether it's black, white, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Majority black neighborhoods. You know what I mean? He's putting money back in the hood. He's investing back in our community. You know what I'm saying? Like when a guy is giving you opportunity to create your own business, which is what he's doing right now with that money. You could create a business right now, say y'all want to do this, and they got a budget for you, and they have to give you that money by law. It's a law. This is not like, yo, this is about to happen or we're working on it. It's already a law.
Yeah, I heard about it.
You know what I'm saying? They want to talk about, oh, he don't like black people, but everybody say black people is the majority in jails. Well, guess what? He just signed the First Step Act and the jail reform bill. I mean, look how many people come home from nonviolent drug offenses. Over 4,000 people came home. 95% were black. If that's a racist, I don't know what a racist is. I like that racism then. If that's racism, then let me get some more of that. If this guy's investing in our communities, people want to call it justification. At the end of the day, you have to invest in the community and only allow the people in the community to get the business. That's what it is about. You know what I'm saying? We have to learn, we have to change our mentality as a people. Instead of blaming everybody for what, we need accountability. Black people no longer have accountability. They always want to blame everything else.
Want to point the finger.
Yeah, for what's wrong in their life. No. Nigga, your life is fucked up because you made a bad decision.
They always got a sense of entitlement, you know what I'm saying?
Because that's what the government did. They've been giving black people so much, it made black people no longer want to have ownership. Why would I want to own shit if somebody's going to be paying for all my bills? You're not going to be motivated to buy a home.
Black people love to be pampered. That's why these rappers, they love signing the record labels, because they give them a car to pick them up, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got to worry about, you know, the executive side of things.
Not at all.
You know?
Because niggas want to be treated like kids, man. They don't want to be accountable for their life. Like, my nigga, I want to control my life. I don't want nobody controlling my life. I started 2 companies in the last 2 months, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to be an owner. I want to create business. I want to create jobs. I want to change the opportunities for our community. And this president is allowing me to have that opportunity by giving us this funding in order to change the community and build it up. You know what I'm saying? But niggas want to look at, they want to talk about racism. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about racism. I give a fuck about solutions. I mean, we've been hearing this shit forever. What's wrong with our community? Okay, then, well, how we gonna fix it? Exactly. Now we got a president that's investing in us. He's investing in our education. This guy gave over $250 million to HBCUs. You know what I'm saying? When Obama cut the funding to HBCUs, guess what he did? Reopened the funding and gave the most money out of any president in history. And yet we want to call this man racist? What did Obama do? What did Obama do for us as a president? Nothing. He came from Chicago, one of the highest murder rates. What happened? When Trump came into office, he said, yo, y'all need to get it together in Chicago or I'm gonna put the feds there. They called him racist. Is trying to secure the law-abiding citizens in that state, call that racist. Because majority of people aren't bad. It's a lot more good people than there's bad people. But the problem is the bad people
are able to maintain that fear to control those good people. And that's fucked up. So when you got a president say, yo, we want to end that. We're going to send the feds into Chicago. We're going to make sure we lock up all these motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? Get them the fuck out because these people are ruining our community. You know what I'm saying? But Obama ain't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? He wants to build a wall. That's racist. Well, why do you have 4 walls around your crib? Why do you have gates around your crib? Because you don't want certain people around. Not because you don't respect or like them, but because you want to protect your family inside. Just like this country, we build a wall to protect the people inside. You know what I'm saying? It's not about keeping people out. It's about protecting the people that's in. When you have all these random people coming into the country, you don't know what they are. You don't know if they're rapists, if they're killers, if they're thieves. You don't know what they are when they come into this country illegally. At least when they come in the right way, we know who you are. We know what's going on. We can identify you. But these things are called racist. How? When Obama wanted the same thing, Bill Clinton wanted the same thing, Hillary wanted the same thing. You can look at videos, they all saying the same thing. And the same thing that they all calling Trump racist for, they was doing and saying the same thing.
It was weak. Those slaves that got conquered was weak.
No,
See, I'm Haitian. So I'm Haitian, right?
Right.
I got 1804 tatted on my face, right? 1804 represents the year that we took our independence, right?
Right.
So we were the strong Negroes. We wasn't having that. We was willing to die before you enslaved us. That's why, you see, everybody liked Black Panther and they liked Black Panther. You know who was my hero in that movie? Killmonger.
Which one is that?
Killmonger. The one that he ended up killing in the end of the movie. Killmonger. The one that he was fighting.
You talking about Black Panther? Yeah.
If you heard what he said, before I allow you to make me a slave, I'd rather die.
Right.
That's a strong black man.
Right.
All them other guys, they bow down.
All right.
Okay? They allow these people to rape their wives in front of them, rape their daughters, I'm trying not to curse, have sex with another man in front of their family, demasculating them, and allowed it to happen.
All right. Now,
Before you allow that to happen, you will die.
All right.
Before I allow that to happen, I would die.
All right.
Before you allow that to happen, you would die.
All right.
Before you allow that to happen, you would die. You're not gonna let no man F you in your behind, right?
All right, duly
in front of
noted.
your
Absolutely
family,
not.
would you?
Absolutely not. Now, however, it's and I'm going off of what I read as far as the Willie Lynch paper because this was scientifically done to us, bro.
I'm not saying it wasn't.
Can I speak? Okay, so this was systematically done to us. So, put yourself in these shoes. The first slaves that they brought here were rebelling, right? They were hard to contain. My mother once told me, because Jamaicans are wild motherfuckers. Excuse me.
Yeah.
And I always wondered why Jamaicans got so busy. And she told me that when they bought the slaves, the most rebellious slaves, they left them in Jamaica. So when she told me that, it made sense why Jamaicans were the way they were. Now, you being a slave, right? The first generation of slaves that came, and from reading that Willie Lynch paper, they didn't concentrate on them. They concentrate on the children. Now, imagine this, yo. And you bring a slave out, you pitch tar him, feather him, bring all of the other slaves out to see this, right? Put 2 horses together and rip them apart. What that will do is that will instill fear in the mother. The mother will instill that same fear into her children. The children will instill that same fear into theirs.
You're right.
So it's a never-ending cycle. So
they never did that to the weak slaves. They did it to the strongest ones. When you look, even us.
But you can't say they're weak. It's survival,
But hear me out. You said what you said. I respect it. I didn't say you're wrong. The part that you are wrong is, for example, I was about to get jumped by 20 dudes, right? I'm a real street nigga, meaning I know majority of those people are cowards. They're following either 1 or 2 people in that group. Out of the 20, it's maybe 2 that's real gangsters. The one I thought was the most gangster is the first one I snuffed. Everybody else ran. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. You attack the strongest person, because if you attack the person that they look and respect and look up to, that's when you get the power. If it's a weak person, they expecting it from the weak person. But when what they did was demoralize the strongest black man. They raped them.
That's how they did it.
So they didn't go for the weak.
That's
they went
why
for the
we're
strong.
in the state we're in
They
now,
went for the
mentally.
strong. No, but guess what? Even though we're in the state we are right now, the only excuse we have, the people that we can blame, is ourselves, because we have access to this information.
No, absolutely.
We have access to
I agree with
education.
that. Yeah.
We have access to making money. We have access to start our own businesses. We have access to all these things. There's no excuses today.
So we can talk about the past all you want. Get over it.
Right.
Get over it. It's done. It's over. Get over it. Let's talk about today. What can you not do as a black man today? You can't name me one thing.
What you mean not?
Tell me one thing we can't do as black men today. Name me one thing.
I will agree. It's not. It's
So
sky's the
therefore,
limit.
what are we crying about then?
I have no idea.
Exactly, my brother, and that's my point. So we could talk about the past all day to justify your emotional feelings for why you're a loser. We could do that all day, because that's just some loser shit. It's a victim mentality. That's a loser.
Right.
Victims are losers. This is the reality. We done made victims popular. 50 Cent got shot 9 times. We gave him credit for being a victim. We glorified the victim, not the shooter. So this is the reality we're in right now. Anytime somebody's a victim, they get elevated in this country. So they're telling you it's better to be a victim than to be a victor. This is what they're teaching you. This is what they're programming in you. You understand what I'm saying? This is what they're programming. This is what they're doing to you. I'm telling you, you're not a victim. Especially if you're a black man. You're the strongest thing on this planet.
Yeah,
There's nothing more durable than you. There's nothing more innovative than you. Because most of the things that got created was created by us. Right? So at the end of the day, so how can you tell me when you sit here with this black power mentality, like we're the strongest people and you're crying? It doesn't add up. So if you're going to be the strong black person you say you are, act like it. You see me? I'm acting like a strong black man. I ain't taking no excuses. I'm telling you, you can't stop me from doing nothing.
Why you think more light is shedded on Donald Trump, getting the war?
Because he's not an elite. And you got to understand, right now, the Democrats are losing votes. People are not respecting Democrats. They're not doing nothing. You know what I mean? So you know what they doing? Look, they're telling you they'd rather give illegal immigrants free health care, free everything, while you who is American can't get it. You can't even get a loan in the bank. But if an immigrant comes into this country, guess what? They get a loan way faster than you. How is that possible when you're an American? And you got to understand, when they keep giving these people money and giving them business, guess what? That money doesn't stay in our economy. They send that money back to their country. This is why we're on the process right now of building back the black dollar, the American black dollar. Why? Because when we spend our money, it stays in our community. It stays in the country. We're not sending it out to another country. It stays here, which helps build our economy. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why, look, black people, we spend over $4 trillion a year on consuming. We're the #1 consumers on the face of the planet.
Facts.
Black people. So for people to say we don't have money, we don't have the access, because this is not about color, it's about class, bro. It's about who got money and who don't. I could never be a Democrat because they support broke people. I don't support broke people. And I'm broke. I'm broke.
Now explain why you don't support broke people, because some people might take offense to.
I mean, that's their problem. Let them take that. Let them take that offensive. You're broke. If you're mad about it, change your circumstance. Do what you got to do. Don't be mad at the truth. Because the fact that we got to take care of broke motherfuckers is why we're going to end up having broke rich people too. They're going to end up being broke. Because if you keep taking care of broke people and they got to get it from the rich people, what's going to happen? What would entice you to fucking get a job if you busting your ass and a motherfucker that don't do shit all day got a 3-bedroom apartment, big living room, living good, and you can't even fucking get a 1-bedroom apartment for fucking $1,500-$1,600? But these motherfuckers living in a whole big crib for $200 a month. And they getting all the benefits in the world. You're struggling and you're paying for that. You know what you're gonna end up doing? Man, fuck that shit. Let me stop working. Yo, baby mama, go over there and get in the shelter, man. We're gonna go get this money. We're gonna go do that, because I'm not gonna be taking care of these bum ass niggas that don't want to do shit. And I don't fuck with Democrats. Democrats like bums. You know what I'm saying? Everything is for bums. They want to give handout to bums, niggas that don't want to get up and do shit with their life. I'm not saying there ain't circumstances where there's people that probably needed help, but when you there for 18 years, you're a bum. First of all, you can ask for 40 acres and a mule all you want, but if they're paying your rent, if they're paying for your food, if they're paying for your fucking furniture when you get, why are you not able to save your money? Because this is the opportunity the government is giving you. You know what I mean? If you're smart, if you're using it the right way, but they're not. They become complacent to being taken care of. So why would they want to own anything? Think about it. Why would you want to own anything? Somebody's paying for everything for you. It's not gonna hype you to own a home, because people don't want that responsibility. Like you said earlier with the label, these artists want to get signed label because they don't want to put in the work. They want everything done for them, and then when they get robbed, they get mad. We have to take accountability, bro, big bro. We need to change the mentality of our people and get shit right. Because at the end of the day, if niggas ain't working towards that, man, this is our last chance, man. This president right here, This is our last chance. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Well,
You know what I'm
real
saying?
quick, now, Face, when you, I guess, got on this pro-Trump campaign, right? And you threw on a MAGA hat, like, when you out in the street, what's the reactions? Stuff like that.
I mean, why you wearing that hat? You're a black man. He doesn't like you, and my thing is like, where's the proof of that? You know what I'm saying? Like, see, the sad part is that people think because I'm a black man, I can't think for myself. You know what I mean? Which is the worst type of thing. That's racist in itself. For you to tell me because I'm a black man that I'm not supposed to support a president that's doing the most for my black community. This man is doing the most for our community, bro. I've never seen a president do so much for the black community and didn't have to. He got 8% of the vote. You don't have to entertain black people because he didn't win his presidency through black people. Black people didn't help him win the presidency. Obama had 97% of the black vote. He had 8% of the black vote. So so everything he's doing is because he wants to do it from the kindness of his heart. And that's when you know a person's a good person, when they're doing something they don't have to do. He don't have to. You don't have to pander to black people. For what? For what?
We just missed our party. Everybody, kids is tired, sleeping. You know what I mean?
So you about to go home?
Yeah, man. We gonna just do it this weekend.
It's all good.
Greg, what's up? What you doing this weekend?
I mean, I'm here, man.
All right, we gonna do something this weekend.
Say no more.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, big bro, I gotta pull up with you so we can talk about some
Where that
things.
MAGA hat at?
Oh, it's in my car, man. My head's sweating and shit. Been drinking that fucking whiskey. My fucking head is sweating, man.
Oh, God.
Word,
So
man.
you taking it in for the night, man?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hit you up tomorrow, man.
All right.
What time you get up?
Me, I get up early.
All right, I'm gonna hit you like 12, though.
All right, cool.
Big bro, love you, man.
Love you too. We gotta talk tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna call you.
All right.
All right.
Hold on, get the homie facing the camera with the hat on, though. We live on MRecktv.
No,
Let 'em
we
know
out
who
here.
you be, bro.
Yo, man, I'm KingFace, man. You know, the new face of the Republican Party. We about to help build back up our communities. You know what I mean? Whether it be Baltimore, whether it be Michigan, whether it be New Jersey, Philly. We're going to go everywhere, man. I just started a new company, man, called Developing American Dreams, DAD, Dad, where we're going to father these people's lives, man, and help them through building independence, through ownership and creating businesses. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want to do, because black people want ownership, man. We don't care about handouts, man. We could do our own thing, but we just want the opportunity. So we're gonna teach people how to own, because that's what's the most important thing right now. Is ownership, and understanding, having that pride in ownership. You know, being proud. Let me not use the word pride. Being proud, because I don't want to get people getting misconstrued. You hear pride, they think other things, but you know what I mean. I want people to be back to being proud Americans, so they can truly live that American dream. And that's from ownership, having your own business, having a crib. Like, these are the things that people, especially black people and people in general, want to strive for in life. So we just have to give them opportunity. We have to give them different steps. There's a lot of programs that we about to do, a lot of plans that we got going on for Baltimore, for Philly, for Jersey, for even New York. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of things that we doing, man, to help fix our communities.
On social media.
Oh yeah, KingFace _F1, man. KINGFACE _F1, man. Family first, America first, and that's what it's about, man. We want to rebuild our country, man, and do it the right way.
I got one last question for you.
Sure.
Man. Now, when you got on this pro-Trump campaign with the whole MAGA merch and all that, did you lose any friends or family members stop speaking to you? Talk to me.
No, and if I did, it still wouldn't have been a loss, because they wasn't my friends to begin with. They lost a friend, because if you don't want to fuck with me because of my views, my political views, then at the end of the day, you was never a friend to begin with. You know what I'm saying? That means you was just looking for an excuse to not fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm a free thinker. People should not be judged for their free thinking. You know what I mean? I can't get mad at anybody that liked Obama. You know what I'm saying? You liked Obama, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to not be your friend. You know what I'm saying? I got friends that's Muslim. I'm Christian. Does that mean I can't be their friend because they're Christian? No, that has nothing to do with anything. What you choose to do, what you think is better for you, I'm all for it. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, I had followers on Instagram, but you know what I mean? But even when I went viral, nigga, I gained over 100,000 followers. So the 20, 30 that I lost didn't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't even notice when I lose followers. That's how much followers I got. So I don't even, you know, I never really entertained that. You know what I mean? But as a family and friends, nah, I didn't lose nobody. Everybody always, because they know how I am. You know what I'm saying? I've always been the oddball. I was the only blood in the Crip neighborhood. You understand what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. You know, red is Republican, blue is Democrat. So I'm the only fucking blood the only Republican in the Democratic state. You know what I'm saying? That's out here every day. Now, my nigga, my neighborhood started off literally, nobody in my hood fucked with Trump. I was the only one. And that was 6 months ago. Now my whole hood fucks with Trump. Everybody got a MAGA hat in my hood. Wow. You see Bimmy got a MAGA hat. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I said, even like I said, I'm having talks with Walker too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like I'm having talks with him about what's going on, man. Because like I said, we need more people in our community, especially our celebrities, to support this man because everybody else is going against him. So we need to have our own people to show like, listen, because it's not cool to be a Republican. They make it seem like, oh, you got to be a racist. Oh, you know, rich people are bad. Like, why would you say rich people are bad? If you think rich people are bad, what will motivate you to be rich? It's because people don't see themselves being successful. That's why they can hate on somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's the same way like they could hate on you because they're not successful. They see what you're doing, but they don't know, nigga, you work hard every day, you hustle. Nigga, you came all the way to the city to come fuck with Bibby to film them. You know what I mean? You sat back, you probably have your family, you got to spend time. They don't understand the sacrifice. Your cameraman probably got so much things going on too. And at the end of the day, they don't understand the hard work that you put in, the sacrifice.
They don't
get it. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I always tell people when people talk that shit, it's just a hater mentality. Oh, because they have more money. No, you're a hater. Nigga, I'm broke and I hang around millionaires all day. You understand what I'm saying? Am I gonna hate on them? No, because I'm gonna be them one day myself. So I can't hate on them because I'll be hating on myself. And that's the sad part of our people, man. Is disgusting, man. But it's gonna change soon because we're gonna show them. We're not gonna talk. We've been talking for too long, bro. I'm not talking no more.
Talk down.
You know what I'm saying? We did the talking. We did the yapping of our mouths. All right, now what's the solution? What we gonna do to change our communities? I want to help build our people credit. You know what I'm saying? I want to help teach people how to start online businesses. You know what I mean? How to save money from their taxes, how to get great tax refunds, how to pay off their car. You know what I'm saying? That shit is all tax exempt, nigga. I want to teach people these type of things. You know what I'm saying? Start a company, shit costs like $400. Oh man, I would finish T.I., man. See, if Candace Owens was a white woman, he would have never spoke to her like that. You know what I mean? See, the thing is, he felt like he could overpower her by yelling and screaming and saying nothing. He was yelling and screaming, saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? The same way I finished my song. You know what I mean? You know, I finished my song too. You know what I mean? All these people talk about can't and they want to do identity politics because you're black, you can't do this, you can't do that. These niggas is fools, man. You niggas is rich motherfuckers that never thought like that, but now you rich, now you think like that. That's because these motherfuckers really think they better than you. T.I.'s a fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying? He has no sense. He does nothing for the black community. He just runs his mouth. He wants to be the new Al Sharpton. Two thief-ass niggas that want to fucking pander to his own people and manipulate the situations and fuck up people's head just to make them think that, oh, these people are this, that, and the third, so they could continue to have a job. You know what I'm saying? Because what's T.I. done in the last ever? What's the last thing he done? Come on. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? So of course now you want to take advantage of this political field and want to act like you some kind of activist. Nigga, you ain't no activist, nigga. You a fucking washed up rapper. You know what I mean? You trying to find a new way in, and now you feel like disrespecting your own people that wants the best for your people, and you want to violate a black woman, and you a black man, and y'all talk all this black power shit, but when you have a black woman, because she doesn't have the same views as you feel like you could talk down on her and disrespect her? He said nothing intelligent. You notice when fucking Killer Mike was talking, he shut the fuck up. Yeah. He shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so at the end of the day, how can I respect a man that will talk to a woman like that but won't stand up to a man like that? Nigga, you a coward. You know what I'm saying? And you would never do that in my face, nigga. First of all, T.I., you're 5'3", nigga. All right, I'll step on you. All right, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100, my nigga. You like Minnie Mouse to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep it real, my nigga. And I just never understand how a nigga could get caught with fucking 30 fucking guns and do a year in jail. But we'll leave that alone. We don't wanna claim 6ix9ine type of things. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do that to him. We don't do propaganda.
But let them know again.
Yeah,
how they
man.
can, follow you on
yeah, man.
media.
You know, follow me, KingFace. On Twitter, it's KingFaceF1. Instagram, KingFace_F1. And we on MRecktv, man. It's your boy, the conservative thug. You heard?
Peace, world. This is M.Reck for MRecktv. I got those M.Reck t-shirts. I got those M.Reck hoodies. And I got those exclusive Rec Mob wears available now at the official store at teesprings.com/MRecktv. Shop today. Or you can call, better yet text me at 390-598-2974. Peace, double deuces and bubble gooses. I'm gone.
Promote your music or promote your business by placing an ad on MRecktv, contact MRecktVpromo, MRecktVpromo @gmail.com. Peace. Oh yeah, subscribe to MRecktv, youtube.com/MRecktv. I'm gone.
MRecktv. It's got a music.